Okay. All right.
I see that point. I just need
All
to know the
right. So we
facts.
got picks and predictions. Week 14. I picked the Steelers, and I am 0-1 right now. So we got the Buccaneers going up against Atlanta. It's another NFC South matchup we got.
This is a trap game. If I'm in for the Falcons, this is definitely a trap game. They should win this game. I'm gonna pick them to win this game, but I would not be surprised if they didn't.
Any game but Atlanta, I'm always hesitant to pick. Bucks gotta, their defense is better. Um, I am going to go with Tampa here. I'm gonna go with the Bucks to win this game. We got the Battle of the North. We got the Lions up against the Bears. We seen the Bears have the lead in the last game. The Detroit came back and won, so the Bears choked. Who wins this game?
The Lions. The way the Bears, I don't have any faith in the Bears. Period. I'll take the Lions flat out.
Damien's being a homer talking about Bears by 50. I can't.
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh my god. I'm taking Detroit here. Taking Detroit. Jared Goff is actually having a okay season. Sam Laporta, that's the rookie tight end they have, is the stud. So is Jamar Gibbs. Amara St. Brown. We already know how he gets down. But I'm going to take the Lions. All right, Ernst being a lone wolf here. He's taking the Bears. Got Coach taking taking the Lions. Seidon's taking the Lions as well. All right, we got the Colts going up against the Bengals. I feel like this might be an okay game.
This will be a decent game. With that being said, give me the Bengals. Because I just want to see the Colts lose.
I'm going to take the Bengals as well. I liked how they played Monday night against
Jake Browning.
Jake Browning, man, looked damn good on Monday. I mean, he's a backup. You don't expect a backup to come in, but he's coming in, stepping up into his own, and he's playing really well. I'm going to go with the Bengals here, but don't count out Uncle Rico and Indy because they did beat the Titans in overtime last week. But Uncle Rico's balling out too.
Don't remind me.
Uncle Rico's balling out too, but I'm gonna take the Bengals. The chat, I see Robert has the Bengals losing. Ern has Tony the Tigers. Damien, Seidon, and Coach all are picking Cincinnati. We got the Jags and the Browns. Now the Browns did cut PJ Walker. Joe Flacco is getting the start, and then you got Trevor Lawrence. It's not a depth. He's questionable, but CJ Beathard is your backup. Who wins this game?
The Jaguars, and I don't think it's close. I don't know what's going. The quarterback situation in Cleveland will forever be a never-ending saga. Because Deshaun Watson gets hurt, and now you have to bring in an old Joe Flacco because PJ Walker flat out isn't cutting it. And it'll be interesting, but I have the Jags winning.
I'm still taking the Jags. I think Amari Cooper, I think he's questionable. I know he was concussed and a growing injury, like a double whammy, but he passed concussion protocol. I think he may play. I'm still taking the Jags here. I know, Cleveland's defense is still legit, but I'm gonna go with the Jags here to win this game. We got the Texans going up against the Jets. I am taking Houston.
Give me Houston.
I missed over again, but we go back there. I'm taking Houston. CJ Stroud is balling. They did lose Tank Dell. That's a killer. But they still got Nico Collins. They still got Robert Woods. Finally, Damian Pierce is running. You still got Singletary. Their defense is legit. Will Anderson got 5 sacks on the year as a rookie. I am taking Houston all day long to beat the Jets.
Of course, Dante, you would pick Houston. That's your team.
Texans Texans just in the season. Jets just in the season. Ern thinks it's gonna be a low scoring game. We got the Panthers and the Saints. The Saints, if y'all don't beat the Panthers, Dennis Allen needs to have his pink slip right on the field, Herm Edwards style.
And Pete Carmichael while we're at it. And y'all just turning on Derek Carr. Don't be nasty to him because you got an inept coaching staff.
Again, let me find out Derek Carr goes to somewhere where he wasn't wanted. Raider Nation rushed him out, and now y'all gonna rush Derek Carr out of New Orleans. Like y'all didn't I'm not giving him a chance. Saints over the Panthers. Damien has an upset. Okay. I got Carr and the boys. I got the Saints here again. If they lose to the Panthers, they need to fire Dennis Allen on the field. Michael Thomas and Jameis are the cancers. Jameis isn't a bad backup. He knows now he's a backup role. He's not a starter in this league anymore. Michael Thomas, just get rid of Michael Thomas. Just get rid of Michael Thomas.
Just get rid of him.
Let's get rid of him. We got LA going up against. We got the Chargers going up against the Ravens. Or is that the Rams? Hold on.
That's the Rams.
That's the Rams. Okay, so we got the Rams going up against the Baltimore Ravens. So y'all got who you got?
I'm gonna take the Ravens. I think they're an all-out better team, better roster, better defense. I know LA has Aaron Donald, but Aaron Donald hasn't looked Aaron Donald-ish this season, if we're being completely honest. The Rams clearly are in rebuild mode. They're paying for the whole F them picks attitude to get that Super Bowl. They're paying for that. So I'm taking the Ravens. Now, if the Ravens lose this game, I promise you, I'm gonna laugh.
That's facts. The Raisins is a landslide. Their defense is playing lights out as well. Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith, Kyle Hamilton, Lamar's the defense. The offense is playing well. Offense is playing well. Lamar is playing great. I know they lost Mark Andrews, but Isaiah Likely. Likely is a good tight end, second year tight end. Zay Flowers is playing lights out. OBJ is actually playing well as well. So I'm going to take the Ravens here. We got the Las Vegas Raiders going up against Minnesota.
I think this might be a bounce back game for the Raiders. I know they've been on a little skid because they've been playing some powerhouse teams, but I'm not scared of Minnesota. I know what Josh Dobbs is, and they should know what Josh Dobbs is not. But they do need to be worried about Justin Jefferson because I think he makes his return. Am I right?
Justin Jefferson is back.
So, yeah, they do need to be conscious of that. But give me Minnesota just because of that because I don't think the Raiders' corners can cover Jefferson.
Oh, my God. I picked the Raiders here. Every time I pick Minnesota, they
lose. Yep.
And when I don't pick Minnesota, they win. So you know what? I'm going to take the Raiders here because I like Matt Crosby to get pressure on Josh Dobbs. I know Aiden O'Connell. Jesus Christ! I'm still taking the Raiders. I'm still taking the Raiders here. Still taking the Raiders. Even though I know Minnesota got Jefferson coming back, they still got Addison and TJ Hawkinson. I'm still taking the Raiders. As much as I want to switch, I'm taking the Raiders. I'm sticking to it. Give me the Raiders. Seahawks, Sea Chickens versus the 49ers.
Niners. Flat out. They look too good, and I don't I don't know which Seattle I'm gonna get. So
It says Raiders. Sergeant got Minnesota. Everybody's taking Minnesota. He says his quarterback is ass. Aiden O'Connell stinks like trash truck juice. 49ers by 17. And Damien got the Sea Chickens. I'm taking the 49ers. No Geno Smith. They might be playing Drew Lock. I know they have another quarterback they brought up.
They're playing Drew Lock.
I'm
Niners by 50.
we we got the Bills going up against Kansas City, and these games are usually shootouts.
I don't think
But
it's gonna be much
Patrick
of a shootout.
Mahomes, his receivers. I'm going to Bills here on a. I'm taking the Buffalo here to beat KC.
It's also an Arrowhead, and strange things happen in Arrowhead. So, give me the Chiefs. I wouldn't be surprised if just because they were in Arrowhead, some magic went into the receiver's hands and they caught the ball. I wouldn't be surprised.
We got the Denver Broncos going up against them Android Chargers in Los Angeles. Who do you got?
I think the Broncos win. Period. Like we've said all season, the Chargers have the second highest paid defense and the second worst. So, that being said, give me Denver. And I believe that Russ will be able to regain from his little slip up from last week.
Um,
Denver's defense is also playing pretty well.
Give me the Chargers. God help us all. Give me the Chargers. I know Kellen Moore.
That's why I'm picking Denver, because I want Staley to get fired.
Broncos country, let's ride. I'm gonna pick the Chargers. Herbert, that offense is talented, in my opinion. The Chargers' offense is talented. Eckler, I don't know what they're doing with Eckler. Is it going to be a switch? We're going to see Joshua Kelly. Keenan Allen is still a stud. I still think they don't know how to.
Ball.
I still don't know how. I still don't know why they're not using Quentin Johnston. He's a big target. But I like Khalil Mack. Khalil Mack said last year he almost retired after the Chargers lost that game to Jacksonville. And he's playing lights out. I'm going to go to Chargers here. But if they lose, Brandon Staley again needs to have his job Herm Edwards style on the field.
On the tarmac.
Here is your pink slip, sir. Even though this is yellow. Here is your pink slip. Don't even go on a plane. Don't go on a plane. Sunday night game. Got the Eagles going up against the boys in Jerry World. Who you taking?
Because I know the power of a jinx, Dallas.
It is December. Stephen A. always says, just wait, y'all. Just wait. Because Dallas falls. They're an accident waiting to happen.
Like I said, I feel like this is the perfect environment, setting up to be the perfect environment, being that it's on Sunday Night Football. It's a pretty big game as far as like playoff picture and stuff goes, I'm thinking. And the lights are bright. And what does Dallas and Dak do when the lights are the brightest?
Choke.
It's setting up for that. But to further jinx them, I'm going to pick them.
I'm going Eagles here as well. 2 Monday night games. I don't know why we got 2 Monday night games, but okay, we got the Titans in Miami.
Why would they do this? I don't want to watch that, and I'm the Titans fan here. Keep it competitive to those people in Nashville, please. You two-tone blue people. My Titans, let's keep this competitive. Let's not be stupid. Miami.
I'm also going Miami. And then we also got Green Bay and those Giants. Jordan, I should have brought my cheese head up here. I'm going Green Bay to beat the Giants.
Yeah, give me the Packers.